Hello, I'm back once again sharing the products I have been using throughout the month that are from Amazon. I make these every month, basically just reviewing the products from Amazon that I have been using. Some products have been gifted to me from companies in exchange for a review, so I will let you know which ones those are when I get to them. But we're going to start off with the first item, which is my Stanley cup. And I think it's such a beautiful color. It is the cherry blossom color. And I know I'm late to the game when it comes to Stanley, but we all know how crazy it was a couple of years ago when people were basically fighting over these. And yeah, crazy times. Anyway, I do have a Stanley now, and I will be taking this to work with me. I think it'll do a great job of keeping me hydrated throughout the day. And I did switch out my plastic water bottles for this. It fits so nicely into my cup holder in my car. And yeah, this is a 40 ounce. Again, it's the cherry blossom color. And there are many different ones to choose from, but I do like pink. And so yeah, that's the one I went with. Apparently they keep your drinks cold for long periods of time. So I will see if it's worth the hype. Again, did I mention how pretty the color is? Next, I have my Happy Pills. I probably shouldn't call them that, but these are the mood supplement. They are basically, they enhance your mood. They're great for energy, and I'm not someone who likes to drink energy drinks. I don't like the taste of them. I know they're so unhealthy. And this is just a better way of getting natural energy. And I would much rather take a capsule or two. Actually, you're supposed to take 2 of these per day. And they're just supposed to help with alertness and clarity, and without the crash that you normally get from energy drinks. So yeah, and this was one of the items that was gifted to me. And so far, I really like it. Again, I would much rather take this than an energy drink. And this is the Boka. I hope I'm saying that right. Boka Bright White Whitening Toothpaste. And I love trying different whitening products. And this is a healthier toothpaste. It's fluoride free. It's the nano hydroxyapatite. It helps rebuild and remineralize your teeth. And I'm always looking for healthier products to switch to. And I feel like the whitening element is just an extra bonus. Also, the flavor it's refreshing mint, and it's not one of those painful mint flavors, if that makes sense. Sometimes the mint is so strong, like it hurts. That is one thing I really like about it. The flavor is great. It's not nasty. It's not a strong mint flavor. It's just very subtle and refreshing. And so far, I am really liking this toothpaste. Then I have the ReNUcell Healing Cream. And oh my goodness, I needed this back in the winter because I am one of those people who my hands get so dry in the wintertime that they basically start cracking open, and I definitely needed this. Like, I use lotion every single day, and some of them basically just feel like they don't really do anything other than just make your hands smell good. And this is not one of those. Like this, the scent is not anything special. It doesn't really even have a scent, but it does what it's supposed to do. It moisturizes your hands. It soothes and restores problem skin. And it's great for dryness, redness, any type of skin issues that you have. This will work wonderfully. Again, I really wish I would have had this in the wintertime, but I will definitely be using this in the future because, like I said, it definitely does what it's supposed to do. It's not one of those lotions that basically just smell good. It really does hydrate and restore your skin. It's great for itchy and dry skin. Great for cracked, irritated skin on face and body. So it's great for your face and body. And this was also a product that was gifted to me. Next, I have this body oil, and oh my goodness, this is such a luxurious body oil. The scent is Divine Nectar, and it's basically a peach scent, but it's not like sometimes when I think peach, I think of a sweet, sugary, childish scent. And this is not it. This is all grown up. It's a smoky, sultry, sophisticated peach scent that smells so good. It's such a cozy and luxurious scent. And the lather is so good. And it looks really pretty sitting in your shower as well. So this is great if you want it for yourself or to give it as a gift. And then I have one of my all-time favorite teas, which is a chai tea. And this is part of my bedtime ritual. And basically, I'm one of those weirdos who could drink coffee at night and fall asleep 5 minutes later, but we don't do that. I prefer my tea, and I make myself a cup every evening, and I like to enjoy it with a book or a show that I'm watching. And this is such a good flavor. It's called the Ultra Spice, and it's not spicy like hot. Obviously, if you think of spice, think of autumn or fall, and like cinnamon, nutmeg, that sort of spice. And it's such a cozy beverage. I always like to add some milk to it. And again, it is just one of my favorites. I highly recommend this if you want a hot drink at night that's not coffee. Definitely try this one. And I will also link my electric kettle that I use. We actually got rid of our microwave last year. I basically used it for two things, which was heating up the water for my tea and making popcorn. But instead, we got rid of our microwave. I now use an electric kettle, and I use it every single day. It is the Beautiful brand by Drew Barrymore. And I have the one in black with gold accents, and it basically just sits out on my counter all the time. Because like I said, it's something I use every single day, and I think it does look pretty sitting out on the counter. And also, speaking of microwaves, I no longer make microwave popcorn because I got a Stovetop popcorn popper, and it's actually identical to the one that we had growing up. Some of you may not know this, but I did grow up Amish, and every Sunday, we would make popcorn, and I will link that one as well. And I will also link my media list, which is everything I have been reading, watching, and listening to throughout the month. Several songs I have been listening to on repeat. Also some movies. So my little brother, he's not that little anymore. Actually, he just turned 18 a couple weeks ago, and he left the day after he turned 18, and he is now staying with us. So, like I said, we both grew up Amish, and I am now having him watch some of the movies that I like and that I think he would like. So we watched 8 Seconds, which is a bull riding movie with Luke Perry. And if you like bull riding, you will definitely like it. But it's not just about bull riding. It has many great elements to it. It's just an overall great movie, along with, of course, the sad part. But I don't want to give away any spoilers in case you have not watched it. But if you have not, definitely do so because it is such a good movie. And we also watched Tombstone, which is probably the best Western ever made. I do love me some Doc Holliday. And we watched Top Gun. And I do think the first movie is better than the second one. So yeah, I will have everything linked down below. I don't have any book recommendations this month. I've been slacking on my reading. I've basically just been watching more movies. And also, if you have any questions about the Amish, feel free to drop them down in the comments. I'm always happy to answer the questions. And if you want to see more, you can check me out on Instagram. I will have my username on the screen here. And you can check out my highlights. I have done many Amish Q&A over the years. and they are all in my highlights tab on my Instagram if you want to check those out. Feel free to drop your questions or comments down below. And I hope you are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.